Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here with me. My name is Dr. Angelika Christie, and today we are doing something a little bit different. Usually I do meditations, but I also have done some movement therapy. I'm a naturopathic doctor, also a relationship coach, and somebody who really believes that the new healing is all about frequency. This is why I am part of the Institute of Energetics, because that is where we are moving into. Less and less pharmaceuticals, hopefully no pharmaceuticals soon anymore, and all about understanding ourselves, who we are, what we are, because we are sound, we are frequency, we are light, we are movement, we are colors, all of that. And so we are fluid. We are a wave and we are particles, but more crystalline. We are moving out of the carbon-based particles into the more crystalline and wave forms. And sound is, we always seen it or experienced it or understood it as a wave, but actually science now tells us it's more like a bubble. When I speak, there is actually like a bubble that has a certain form and a crystalline structure within it that comes out of my mouth and nose, and then it comes around my body, more forward, a little bit backward. So that's what you hear. So it's not a wave. Interesting, right? And I know when we paint a picture or something like that, and we want to put a sound in it, we create a bubble, right? And then we write in it what we want somebody to know, what somebody is saying. That's exactly how it actually happens. So the whole universe, the Big Bang, isn't that sound? And sound creates or organizes matter. And you may have seen how this works. Maybe you have seen it. It's available. You can look at it on YouTube or so. How particles, when you put them on a plate, let's say on a table, but and you put a magnet under it, and you have sound going, then the matter, which is the particles that you have on top of there may be particles of anything, could be even particles of earth or dust. They organize themselves into patterns depending on the vibration, the bubble or the vibration, because vibration is still, it is really, everything is vibration, according to the frequency and the vibration of the sound. You have probably heard about the Schumann resonance. And this is the sound that our earth makes. And it's in different frequency, but it's a certain frequency spectrum. And lately, that frequency has been shifting out of range, which is interesting because we are shifting. We are shifting from a certain frequency of the third dimension, the very solid, polarity-oriented, good, bad, black, white, all of those polarities into the fourth and then the fifth dimension, where there is no friction, no polarity anymore. There is not good or bad. It's just all creativity, creative, a whole spectrum of possibilities, creative possibilities that come from sound, color, light. It's all connected. But the original power of creation is sound. And sound is not only a frequency, it's also a movement. And today I want to also combine it with movement, because our bodies feel everything is in constant movement anyway, within our body, outside, within empty space, which is not empty, the photons, the consistency of the air itself, all of the particles, everything is in flux, in constant movement and vibration, right? And that's why when we feel good, we like to sway our body. It's kind of a normal feeling that our body finds comforting. When we want to soothe a child, we rock it gently, right? Because all of this is a natural response to harmony, to being in alignment with our true center and our true being. And today I want to start with becoming aware of that sound going through your body, maybe, and visualizing it together with the breath coming from the earth, and then also above your head, visualizing that beautiful center of the column of light that stretches above your head, that goes up into the universe. And actually, something I just wanted to, that reminds me, wanted to say is, when you are outside, whether it's in the evening you look out, or in the night you look up into the stars, or if you take a walk and you want to sing, or you want to send a wish, or a command, whatever it is, out into the universe, once you say it, the sound with intention travels, and it travels into the universe. There is no, unless it hits, something solid, but there is nothing that will stop it. It goes to where your attention is. If it's a particular star or star system, it will go there. Once your intention, and you create that sound, you say something, you sing something, you sound something. And have you also noticed that certain people who hum, for example, my grandfather was always humming. He was always in a good mood, and he was always humming. And humming is a soothing sound that balances our internal frequencies. So when you do something, like some of you may knit or do something with your hand that does not need your very direct, immediate focus that comes from your left brain, a mathematical focus, pattern focus, but you allow your creativity to flow, then you can bring sound into this in way of humming, singing, but just humming. It doesn't need to have any particular melody. Just the humming itself is something that brings a certain alignment and frequency into your body that is according to the body's intelligence, to align it in the best possible way for regeneration, for healing. And something else about sound that I only learned a couple of days ago. We all have heard how I don't want to say destructive, but not really a very good sound is rock or hard metal music. They have tested it on plants, how plants thrive with a certain kind of music, usually like Mozart or classical music. And if you expose the same plant to this hard rock, the metal, kind of music, this discordance is actually disharmony. If it's harmonic, it's beneficial. If it is not, then it's not beneficial. I think the best way of saying it is beneficial or not beneficial, rather than labeling it in any extreme way. So, but what I have just learned is even more powerful than classical music is the hum. It's the hum, the sound of the earth, which is actually the very low hertz frequency, between 3, 4, 5, up to 10. And some of us don't really hear this very well, so it's almost not audible. But if you really close your eyes and listen, you can hear it. And of course, when you have good earphones and you actually can get the frequency, the hertz frequency, from whether it's from the internet, from somewhere, and listen to it, of course, then you can hear it because it goes directly into your ears. Your vagus nerve and vagus nerves, and your vagus nerves, of course, creates that parasympathetic resonance, the sound of healing. Okay, so I wanted to tell you all of this because I think it's interesting and very beneficial to know how easy is it to hum. You don't need to be musically trained. You don't need a good voice for it either. There is just a particular hum that is your signature. It is according to your body's expression of sound. And just do that and see what it does to you. If you are in a state of anxiety or something difficult that you have to think over, or you feel frazzled or out of balance and you just want to center yourself, the humming is a wonderful way of doing that. Of course, the breath is very important too. And I want to start with the breath to actually bring your feet flat onto the ground, and imagine that through the soles of your feet, you are expanding roots into the earth, into our beautiful mother, Gaia, this incredibly powerful, beautiful earth that our bodies are made of. That's the physical, right? But then we also have our mental, emotional, etheric body, or spiritual body. So that is connected through our crown, the soul star, to the all there is, to the unlimited supply of the universe, because you are a creator, and your voice is the instrument to call something into being. Your intent is just kind of, I would say, something like an amplifier to your voice. So your voice with intent is very powerful. That's why it is so important to be aware of what you say, the words you use, how you speak, also what you say to yourself internally, even though it's not a voice that travels to the outside, but your thought has a frequency as well. And the voice the internal voice you use with the words attached have a particular frequency, because you give meaning to words, right? And that meaning creates a signature. Is that too much? It's quite a bit, right? To sort all of that out. But what I would like for us to do as an exercise is to bring the energy from the earth through the soles of our feet. Visualize it traveling up, bring it all the way up, and let it increase and expand in your heart center. And then I want you to, at the same time, or do one first and then do the other, from the universe, a soul source, through everything, through your soul star. Let that energy, a golden ball, or however you crystalline light, however you want to experience it, or just allow it to be and watch what you are given. However you want to do it, but let it come down through the crown of your head, through your throat, into your heart chakra as well, and let it merge with the earth energy, right? And let it expand in your heart. And then on your exhalation, I want you to exhale it out. Exhale it out into the, wherever you are, in your room, because it creates this intention, it creates that energy that then collects around you, surround yourself with, and it's so very beneficial. And you can do this for yourself, and you can do it for somebody, send it to somebody you want to send that energy to, or you can just send it without direction into the collective field, which helps the entire humankind, our collective field, to raise the vibration, to take us out of the third dimension, the dense energy, into a higher frequency where community, collaboration, love, compassion, all of these wonderful natural aptitudes and things that we are actually, that's our essence, that we are made of. That is our original blueprint, our original self. So when we fill ourselves, we can also send it out. And then that, of course, is always amplified and comes back amplified. All right, so without further ado, feet on the ground, but you can sit, but have your feet on the ground, have your spine straight, and then visualize this column of light. When you breathe in the energy from the earth into your heart, then also visualize through your crown chakra, the beautiful light from the universe through your soul star come down and also circulate in your heart center. And on the exhalation, exhale it, see it as a big bubble around you, absorb it again. Yeah? All right, let's do it. But maybe I want to start it with putting ourselves into this beautiful mental, emotional, spiritual bubble. Just close your eyes. Listen for a moment. Okay. Now with your next inhalation, visualize from Mother Earth, from the ground, the energy coming up through the soles of your feet, guiding them into your heart center, and from above coming down into your heart center, Visualize it expanding. And when you exhale, visualize that bubble, almost like a toroidal bubble around you. So coming up from the earth, expand your belly, and then bringing it down from above through your soul star, extending your chest, come down into your heart center, see it expanding, and exhale out. Again, through your soles of your feet in, up, in, expanding, exhale, see the bubble all around you of vibrating energy and light. Again, inhale through the soles of your feet, bringing it up, expanding your belly in here, from above coming down, extending your chest, coming down, let it circulate, expand into your heart chakra, and then exhale from your heart chakra. See this beautiful bubble of light around you. And one more time. From the earth, extend your belly with the inhalation up, and then down, expanding your rib cage. Bring all of this beautiful light into your heart chakra, expanding it, exhaling it out. And then in your own way and in your own tempo, do this for another 1 or 2 minutes, inhaling through the soles of your feet, expanding your lower belly, bringing in that same inhalation from above, through your crown, the energy of the universe, bringing it down in your heart chakra, expanding it and breathing it out of your heart chakra, creating more and more energy all around you. And keep on doing this in your own way, your own tempo. And just notice what's going on in your body. Maybe your hands become very warm, get activated. Maybe your third eye gets activated. Maybe your lower dantian or one or other, a couple of others of your chakras get activated. Just be the observer, but keep on inhaling through the soles of your feet, bringing that energy from the earth up, and then bring the energy from the cosmos down, combining it in your heart chakra, and then exhaling it out from there into your own bubble, into the room where you are. And see the energy expanding, becoming more vibrant, dancing. And if you like, you can add the movement to it with your hands, actually bringing the energy up through your feet as if you're scooping it up from the earth, and then raising your arms up and bringing it down into your crown, visualizing it, bringing it down into your heart chakra, visualizing it, expanding there. And then on your exhalation, maybe you make a sound to bring it out. Practice that for another minute. Wonderful. So how did that feel? Just notice if there's any change in your body, if you feel more energized, calmer, more in alignment, anything happening in your hands. I know in the announcement I said that we would do exercises today, but I think I will do that next week. I just wanted to bring that part in because that is the important part. Exercise alone without knowing how powerful the breath is, even when we are doing very gentle exercises, which of course we are doing here most of the time, except sometimes we do some fast and short exercises that are that stimulate the whole metabolism, the word metabolism, yes. But usually we do stretches or more a slower movement, meaningful stretching combined with breath. But today I wanted to tell you a little bit about what it really means to use the sound. The breath comes first, right? So breathing and sound goes hand in hand. We cannot make a sound without taking the breath in first. And then when we create a sound, we send it out. We let it go. We allow it to have its own life outside of us. And there is so much more to say about it. But just if you can remember that in the beginning there was sound. Sound created the universe, and sound creates matter. And sound organizes the frequencies. It's so powerful. We always think about light does everything, but sound also creates the light. So the bottom line is sound is a tool that you carry with you. You have it, it's part of you. You have your own sound and your own sound frequency. So use it with intention and use it for your own healing. And ask it to tell you what it wants. Sometimes it's fun to just see what comes out of you when you don't sing a particular song or so, when you just want to make sound. Let it hit, let it go. It could be a scream, it could be a very soft sound. It doesn't matter, but just allow it to come without directing it. Okay? All right, so this is really all I have for you today. Thank you.